shrink that down. We are doing some professional work here. Hopefully people are well this evening. People who are watching this back, hello. Are you subscribed to the channel? Have you hit that follow button? Have you hit the like? All that jazz? Have you done it? If you haven't, go and do it. It's very important. Builds up my ego. So we are streaming with the missus in the background watching a bit of TV. Just in case there's... I don't think there's any background noise. We're taking a risk this evening, some people would say. We live on the edge. We live on the edge. So you join us the 2nd of January 2025. We've played through December, so tonight's stream could start in the January transfer window. So we have, obviously in the last stream, pre-arranged to sell Ekdal, so he is gone for $3.5 million to Sevilla. We have 14 million to spend, 28 million in the bank at the minute. We were talking about looking for a defensive midfielder. Now, in the December period, we got suggested Wallace, a 29-year-old Brazilian, currently at Udinese. Could he be an option? Could he be a proper option? Because he looks alright. Played at Hanover before. Been at Udinese since 2019. In terms of what we needed, which was a hard-working ball midfielder, he looks good. He's 6'2", good strength and good balance, etc. Agility's not the best. Concentration, bravery, aggression, anticipation, positioning, tackling, etc. is all looking very, very good. So I'm just wondering if he could be an absolute gem to bring in and help us get over the line. The only thing that's making me kind of think probably not is the fact that he doesn't speak English, and if we're only going to be using him for the next 6 months to try to help us push on for promotion, maybe we need a more English speaking player. So I have had a look and shortlisted a couple of people to look at through the stream. So we have Tommy Doyle, who's a Manchester City, who looks okay. He's not a world beater, he's 23. He was a Wolves last year but didn't play a game. Sheffield United before that when they won promotion, and he played 33 games. So he could be an option as somebody to come in. My only issue with him... Moon, welcome in. Alec, thank you for joining me. Thank you, appreciate both you guys joining me here. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, the only issue with Tommy Doyle is he better than what we've got in terms of the backup? So we have Masengo is an option. I think Tommy Doyle's not better than that. So I'm good, man. I'm good. Off work, got sent home today. Unfortunately, I'm waiting for surgery on a hernia, and it's not been my friend this week. Quite painful. Masengo, we don't really have another defensive mid, so we definitely need to bring one in. It's just trying to decide the best one. Do we bring in a first team player? I started in 24-25 using the FM real-time editor. If you just Google, I think it's fmrte.com, and it's like $6 or something for the year, and you get as many of the updates that they do all the way through. So you download that update, it basically means you can start on the, I think it was 27th of May 2024, and they've updated all the promotions, relegations around quite a lot of the leagues in Europe, etc. It's really good. Yeah, I'm trying to decide, do we need... We've got Brown, Hillenberg with Van der Beek in front. Masengo on the bench. Maybe the extra defensive mid could be Tommy Doyle, because maybe we do just need someone coming in on loan as a fourth choice. If we can't find a world beat. The only other option was Ethan Ampadu. He has been linked to Dortmund. I don't think he has any interest in joining us. He doesn't. So also Calvin Phillips are desperately wanted as well, but again had no real interest in joining us. We can chuck in another 14 million bid just to just to see if he's changed his mind now we've reached January, but I don't know. I don't know at the minute. But thank you, people, for joining me so far. I do appreciate that. Hopefully people have had a good day. If you are playing Football Manager, who is it who you're managing at the minute? Yeah, for the real-time editor, it's about $6 for the year. To like kind of, it's to like become a subscription member, and only if you're a member you can then download that. But it's alright, it's been worth it, I think. It's going to facilitate quite a few saves for me over the summer. Because, for example, next week we're going to do a stream. I think next Thursday's stream will be us trying to win the Euros with England. And then the one after that will be France, etc. I don't know, because these people put in so much work, Alec. I honestly think the least we can do is throw a couple of dollars to become a subscription. So I have absolutely no idea, because I wouldn't recommend that, in my opinion. I think it's the work they put in to add every single result, etc. into the database. It takes a lot of time for them. I've tried to offer out a couple of players just to bring a bit of extra money, but it's not worked. Calvin Phillips' bid got rejected. Let's go in to try to get him on loan again. Oh, $2.5 million a month. $2.5 million a month. No. Paul, welcome in, buddy. Hopefully you're well. I'm going to be doing England next Thursday. I think we're going to do England. Try to win the Euros with them on the database, which hopefully will have the current squad. If not, we'll start the week before that and add in the current squad. And then on the Monday stream after that, we'll do like France, for example, and then Netherlands, and like have a couple of weeks of European international football on it. So I think that's with the Euros starting, I think it makes a lot of sense to do that type of journey. Maz, welcome in. Hello, world. Are you ready for the tomorrow evening, Maz? Me and Maz, who's just coming in the chat, are off to the airport tomorrow night, but that means a McDonald's. So, you know, every cloud has a silver lining. Late night, McDonald's. Can't complain. I'm hoping, it's like in the last stream I was holding a prime all the way through. In this stream I'm hoping if we mention tomorrow night we're going to McDonald's, we might get sponsored. I mean, the chance of that is like, there's more chance of Maz paying for the McDonald's than me being sponsored. Right, come on. Opening game of this stream is a FA Cup tie against Stevenage. I think we need to rest a few people. There's a few 77% fit people here, so let's get all of these off. Diallo come off for Bert, Benson's off for Pineapple, Van der Beek come off for Zeki. Zeki is going to be leaving us. We've got a bid of 11 million from Rangers, and as he is our backup, I thought, yeah, do you know what? Cash in on him and use the money during the January window to try to strengthen our first team, but at the minute I don't really know who we're going to be bringing in this January, so it could be an interesting stream to see what transfers we actually get done. Come on, but we did have a good December, so we have put ourselves back in a good position. We're not that many points off second place, so the FA Cup's a bit of a distraction. Oh, Marius got in trouble for sending a long message. What the hell? Hang on. Let me go into Streamlabs and remove that setting, Marius, because that is annoying if it's going to stop people putting long messages in. The bot, and turn that off. There we go. I think I fixed that. Let me just test it. Hang on. YouTube. Yes, that worked. I've just heard the greatest moment ever. So my wife's finished watching TV and she decided to go to bed. She just crawled along the floor behind me. You can just hear her knees hitting the floor. Oh dear. Oh, by the way, I got everything fixed. So turns out I hadn't actually activated the bot. And obviously I've activated it wrong if it actually removed Maz's long message. That's a bit harsh. You probably spend ages typing that with how slow you are typing. But now they all work. So you can do exclamation marks and all the things, I think. Should be like skin, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. How's your knee after that crawl? Are you going to go again?
It's the good knee.
It's the good knee, okay. Well, big. Okay. When you start walking, I'm going to see if I can see your head up here. Go on. You can see you. Oh my god. Oh. Oh dear me. You walk her up, not me. Oh, Burnley 2, Stevenage 0. We're winning a game. Please tell me when you go back so we can watch again.
I'm sitting on the floor.
Are you sitting on the floor? Mario said do a slide. And Paul's just laughing. Oh dear. Okay, well, it's looking like we're going to have a... Oh, crap, I forgot to move. Hang on. We have a game day one now. So when we're doing game day, I switch my webcam to the other side. So you can see when I'm making shouts, etc. I just keep forgetting to switch them around. In the last stream, we constantly were on the wrong side. Right, come on. This game's... It's a dead rubber. Like, I don't care if we go through in the FA Cup. We focused on the league. Right, Pineapple. Puts it to the back post. Bert doesn't get to it. Now he's got it. Come on. Bert goes... Whoa. Who scored for us? Zeki must have both of us. He does. Dear me. Dear me. Total pro. Professional. Very professional, Paul. She did a good job. To an extent. Oh no. Oh, we've actually conceded a goal to Stevenage. Shall I go on my rant about the new Pepsi bottle? I'm too late. So it says 0 sugar Pepsi. What happened to just Pepsi Max? Pepsi Max is sugar free. What's the difference between Pepsi Max and Pepsi 0 sugar? Because it tastes the same. So I don't really understand what the point of it is. Right, come on. It's going well, but we could do better. But we have rotated 90% of our squad. So if we do knock Stevenage out with a heavily rotated side, we've done well. Right, but... And he just runs into a dead end. If you're on... Check out my Streamlabs. My Streamlabs turned into a begging. My Streamlabs is begging. If you enjoy, look what's come up. If you're enjoying the stream, I will get me a coffee and drop in the door. Oh, that's from ages ago when I set up that for when we're doing this the things. Oh, well, check me out. Oh, we scored again. What were you saying, Crass? Yeah, it's Maz. Someone said it. Is Maz not a person anymore? He's just a somebody. It's just a somebody. That's so that guy. That someone said something.
There's nothing in my chat on my phone.
Doesn't know. Oh. I would like to rest Darryl Shea, but I don't know. Maybe we'll bring on Eric Dyer for the last half hour, just so both my centre backs are not playing full games. Diet Pepsi sells better to women. Pepsi Max and 0 sugar are basically the same, just marketed to men. It's all marketing. Chiron Oberfemi is pressuring Weghorst for a starting role. Not even close. Let me put it this way. Weghorst is doing that well that I noticed mid-December he's gone into favoured personnel for the whole club. I'll show you after this match. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it when I saw it. So we'll get through this pointless match and then we'll have a look. I say pointless match. I should have probably rested James Trafford. What are you laughing at? Oh no. You got a picture of you crawling. Wait, have I got it? Wait, hang on. Oh my god. Oh, one of our friends is watching, guys, okay? And they have recorded when my wife's walking in the background, just here, and send it to us on Snapchat. Oh, quality. You don't get that kind of entertainment elsewhere. Who else has a wife crawling in the background of a stream? Roberts and Dyer heads it over. Oh, dear. How is this game not finished? That seems like the longest highlight we've just had to go through ever. Right, 72nd minute. Is there anybody I want to rest? Maybe Connor Roberts, just due to the fact that he is one of our starting players. Taylor at left back, he will be dropped for Williams anyway next game, so actually that's okay. Right, 75 minutes in, 4-1 up. We're going through to the next round of the FA Cup with a Zeki hat-trick, which could be his last hat-trick. Well, it will be his last hat-trick because we're selling him for 11 million. But it could be his last goals for the club if his agreement doesn't go through. Juicy, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, you did say you'd be back tonight. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're well. You've not missed much. We've just played our first game of the night there, which was an FA Cup tie. Didn't really have any meaning because the FA Cup's not our focus. We go back, webcam on the other side. That's professional. That time I've actually switched it back properly. Okay, so I've noticed Weghorst is now on favoured personnel. I mean, that's a change in his career. And also, he has 30 goals in 24 starts, 2 sub-appearances. I mean, he is absolutely banging it in. Okay, now we need to get all of our players back in who we rested for the cup game, sorry. So Zeki's out for Pineapples, coming out. Williams at left back. Brownhill comes back in. Benson on the left wing's been fantastic the last few games. See, a few players do need a rest. I wonder if... I tell you what, let's do them 3 players. Training, rest. Have 5 days off. So you're not really going to train before the next game, but just see if it helps them rest a bit. You feel like you can hear an echo. It's probably yourself, Maz. And the fact you've now commented on a different thing. Oh, maybe also that was on. I might have fixed it, Maz. I might have fixed it. I just realised I still had the Twitch open in the background because I was trying to fix something on it. Yeah, we discussed that in December. We had a really good run. This was our December form here. So 2-0 over Plymouth, Weghorst and Zeki. 3-1 over Sunderland, Van der Beek and Brownhill and Pineapple scored as well. Weghorst with 2 and Van der Beek again. It's 6-4 against Sheffield Wednesday with Weghorst picking up 4. Benson and Eric Dyer. I did panic when they scored in the 87th minute because they were pummeling us. Dyer, Berg, Weghorst with 2. Consolation goal really for them. A 6-3 against... I mean, the only thing I would say, I guess all of you were thinking the same. We clearly can't defend. So maybe that is something we need to look at. A 4-0 over Hull, which was probably the best performance of the lot. We definitely can't defend. That is definitely something we need to look into. How we fix it, I'm unsure. I think we definitely need... I still think we need a ball-in midfielder. So we can kind of free up Brownhill to be more of a box-to-box. And maybe Sanderberg can go into the advanced playmaker role. Because Van der Beek's not been amazing. So I don't think we'll miss a lot dropping Van der Beek out. I think that's one of them signings which never paid off. And I think Brownhill, Berg and a defensive midfielder of quality would be useful. Let's send our scouts out. Doesn't matter the age, transfer, doesn't matter the area. In fact, actually it does. We need someone who can speak English. So let's go to region, Europe, UK and Ireland. Top priority. Any scout. We need a ball-in midfielder. Already have 2 suggested. Nakamba from Luton. I mean, you almost want to sign him just because he's called Marvellous. But he is 30 years old and valued 26 million. I know it's only a half a season save. I mean, sorry, full season save, but I'd rather not bankrupt ourselves like that. Life's going well. Life's going well. Like I said, just waiting for some surgery at the minute, so not the best with that.
Go what?
What are you laughing at?
Broken.
I'm not broken. I'm just struggling with a hernia.
Part of your body that's fine.
Is there any part of my body which is fine? My ears are alright. Then I'm deaf, but they don't hurt. Like, there's no pain from them.
Come and flick you.
Yeah, just flick me on my ears. That'll get the pain. Don't think so. I'm now going head to toe trying to work out what parts of my body are not injured.
Because you don't want to run with mass.
It's because I don't want to run, yeah. It's my body thinks, oh no, Zeki rejected a contract. Oh, I need the money. I wanted to sell him because we need the money. Oh, for God's sake. That's not good. When you have a player who you're trying to cash in on and he decides to reject a contract. All sports wounds. Hello, Northman's wife. What are you watching, by the way?
Don't make me.
We can see the TV in the background.
Yeah, they're
What?
not having sex right now.
Wait.
They did earlier.
Were they doing it earlier?
Yeah.
You can't put that kind of stuff on my stream. I'll get kicked off. What is it like?
Sullivan's Crossing.
Sullivan's Crossing. Never heard of it. Is that show you start watching your parents?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, you. We need a defensive midfielder. If anybody has any ideas for a good defensive midfielder, let me know. While I look at people like Emil Smith Rowe and think, oh, we could sign him. See, this Wallace has shown up again. Do we sign a defensive midfielder who can't speak English? Would that be the pinnacle of our save if we pick up a defensive mid who doesn't actually speak any language? He's not on silly money, but he's valued quite decent for someone who's not going to play. He's on 25k a week. So, but he's not in my plans. When he plays, he doesn't do anything really. So I was just kind of wanted to cash in on him. Oh ho! We are away to Paul Cook's Sheffield Wednesday in the next round of the FA Cup. Oh, Mrs. Northman's actually awake.
I'm right here.
I'm ending the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting suggested someone. Defensive midfielder. Pavlovic, is he on the first team? He's not. Harry Kane's on the squad. Maybe we should bid for Harry Kane. Oh, he's not for sale. Okay, he's not there. Is he in the B team? We should probably go position order. It might help us actually find him. Pavlovic, he's on loan. He's gone on loan at the minute to Dynamo Dresden. Ah, damn it. I think it's that thing of hope and that our board comes back with somebody. Part of me was wondering, could we pick someone up from the Championship? But maybe a Premier League club. Someone like Leicester, do they have anybody? But the values are so high, that's the problem. But where's Harry Winks at? He's all the way down there. Oh, he's valued so high. Like Harry Winks I'd bring in. Yeah, he does look good, but I'm just worried because he doesn't speak English. Is he going to be an issue? Is it going to be an issue that he's not going to learn it in a few months? So we're going to be having a player in our squad who we're relying on, who doesn't actually understand a word anyone's saying. His pros. It's a pro that he's unhappy. Big matches, consistency, marking and tackling, club vision. He's determined, and does have good adaptability. Oh, do you know what? You've all convinced me. It's the peer pressure from you guys. I think we're going to throw in a cheeky bid. Just see if we can pick him up. I think maybe just dropping him back in front of that back four could stop us conceding so many goals and defending so poorly. I like that my loan manager or someone from the reserves is handling all the loans, so I don't have to deal with it this season. Richardson's going to Barnard. Bologna have offered a loan deal for Zeki, offering no wages or anything. Then, no. You can have him if you pay his wages. If you pay his wages, you can have him because it would be nice to free up a little bit of them wages. And Zeki wants a... I'm trying to sell you, mate. I am trying. 8... I mean, to be honest with you, I'm trying to sell you for 11. I like your optimism that someone will pay 28 million, but they won't. Just take 11 million. Maybe Rangers come back in and say, do you know what, we want to try again. Like Campbell's going to Swansea. Murray Campbell. He's leaving us to Swansea. Just go. Just go. It's going to save us a little bit of wage. A very little bit. Okay. Star player. He wants to play centre mid as ball midfield. We can do that. Then we can keep the same 4-2-3-1. So we can keep that. What was that thump? Are you trying to crawl again? He's currently on 17k a week. So if we say, would you come in at 30 on a 2-year deal? Oh, he wants 52. Oh. I tell you what, let's say 40 and a 50% pay rise if we go up. Oh no, I pissed him off. Oh, I pissed him off. Harry Winks was stupid in the Championship. Daft the relegated teams can buy players like that. Leicester have got a big minus coming from the Prem. Yeah, I saw Leicester were linked with Steve Cooper. I think that'd be a great managerial appointment. Buy players, yeah. That would be a great appointment if they can bring in Steve Cooper. We need a defensive midfielder, guys. I need someone. Right, let's do this way, okay? So I need a central midfielder whose his role. Where's role add on here? Role is a ball winning midfielder. Am I blind? Ball winning midfielder. Okay. He needs to be able to tackle, pass. He needs good work rate, teamwork, determination, decisions, concentration. He needs good strength and stamina. And he needs to be able to touch a ball. Good first touch. A good first touch for a big man. Right, let's give me a bit more of a view. Who are we looking at on this list here? Oh, also, let's go languages spoken. General. Languages spoken. English. That limits it down. We're down to 4. Get a ball in midfield. I think that could be an option. And like I say, I think I do like the two we've got in Brownhill and Vanderberg with Van der Beek in front. So we could just look at a rotation option. But at the same time, I think if we're going to spend now, we've got to spend to make sure we secure that promotion. So maybe we need someone who's actually coming in to be first choice. So you've got Tom Davis, age 26, who could be a good option. He is very solid. Struggled fitness at Everton, didn't he, in the end? Would he be interested in coming to us? He'd provide competition. He does want a high wage, though. He has dropped to 30k. Yeah, I'm thrilled you've scaled it back. And the other option is Matt Grimes, but is Tom Davis that much better than what we've got? Would he be good enough to play in the top flight? That's another question. So I think maybe we then go back to our shortlist and the likes of this Tommy Doyle from Man City coming in on loan, maybe. As I don't know. Oh, I'm not playing him as a important player, regular starter, and I will pay you. Do you know what? We can pay them 700k for the 6 months just to secure that player, couldn't we? Oscar Bob's back on loan as well, by the way. Oh, it's so tight trying to find that player. Cooper will be handy for when they're back in the Championship. And Juicy, Tom Davis is useless. Davis, no silly hair, played for that mob. I guess, Paul, you don't want us to give any money to Sheffield United, so that's fair. Man City have accepted our loan bid. Who else do they have sitting in their reserves who could be an option, though? They've got this Maximum Peroni. Rico Lewis. Do you know Rico Lewis could be a fantastic shout? What a shout that could be. Again, I'm willing to pay you quite big money to bring him in because I think we could use him as a deep line playmaker in the middle. I think he's easily good enough. And I know on the winter update of Football Manager he was massively improved. Everton have come in for Burt. Do they have any players we would want? If I remove that off. Let's have a look at Everton's squad. Is anybody in and on, I mean, Onana for example, who we could actually convince them to let us have? Because it's got like Mason Holgate, but we don't really need him. Neil Maupay, we need a striker who would actually score goals. Don't think they've really got anyone we actually want. I'm just going to be very simple. Burt is our backup winger. If you give me 20 million, you can have him. Because I might be able to invest that money somewhere. Who's available on the loan list, for example, at the minute? Just in general as well. The loan and transfer list. Let's see. Is there anyone we can sneak in? Baleba is on there, unlisted, for example. Hinchelwood, who played at fullback for them last year a little bit, was a solid player. Van der Berg from Middlesbrough. Transfer list wise. Who are we looking at here? You've got Jaden Anthony from Bournemouth. You've got Napoli's Nathan. Or Nathan. Carlton Morris from Luton. But we've got Weghorst, who is an absolute goal machine. Chong from Luton as well. But we don't need anyone in that position at the minute. Sergio Gomez from Man City could be an option as well. That's definitely no question about that. So they are suggesting Burt plays instead of Manuel Benson. They are suggesting Zeki instead of Van der Beek. Eric Dyer and Charlie Taylor they're suggesting we play in the back two. I don't really agree with that. Let me just send the assistant to that crappy press conference. I like our backline of Roberts, O'Shea, Dyer and Williams. I mean, I say I like it. We concede an absolute shitload of... that's come up again on the chat. We concede an absolute shitload of goals, so it's not the best, but it's doing okay. Brownhill, Berg, look down midfield. You see the difference. All of our defence and goalkeepers in the 6.9s and 6.8 for O'Shea. All of our attackers 7.6, 7.16, 7.14, 7.42, 7.07 and 7.3. That's loads of numbers. It's a number kind of game. Ugh. So clearly it's our defence is just not performing at the minute. Let me adjust myself, get myself comfortable. This guy's complaining again. You're not even close to our first team. I'm sorry. See, you don't want to leave, so stop sulking. Keeps coming to me complaining. I keep saying, I'll sell you then. It's fine. It's fine, I'll sell you. And then he cries about it. Please don't sell me. Tough. Get out. Okay. I never wanted you. Still hasn't gone, by the way. Nobody wants to sign him. Let's offer him out again. 7.5. What a loss we're making on this kid. Yeah, I think everything's back to how we want to. Williams, O'Shea. Chart here is 6.92. He's only 5'11", so I wouldn't really like to use him in central defence, even though My assistant is suggesting it. Okay, come on. Yeah, we actually doing really well now. Form guide at the minute. Bristol City are proper mid-table. Proper mid-table side, Bristol City, aren't they? Constantly mid-table. Hey, come on. See what we can do here. We've looked really, really good recently. So let's keep it up. Keep playing some good football. Bit of encouragement there for the boys. For the boys. Come on. 58. I put together a graphic so the latest follower, subscriber, donator, etc. is going to be along the bottom, but I just didn't get it finished and set up. I'll get that bit of that done tomorrow, I think. So it's all ready for next week. Just to show appreciation for people. Right, Diallo now. Free kick outside the box, 42nd minute. Puts it wide and over. Come on, Burnley, it's exactly correct. It's exactly what we're thinking. 0-0 first half. We can still win this, come on. Roberts on the yellow. I think we'll bring on Charlie Taylor, move Williams on the right back, Charlie Taylor left back. I think it's not worth picking up that red card. Noah, welcome in, buddy. Hello, chef. Hopefully you're well. Paul, no, what result? Explain, buddy. Explain what's happened. I heard all the complaints about the pitch that was made in Florida, based in New York, and it was a really bad pitch, dangerous or something they were saying. It'd be nice if we can try to actually score a goal here. Let's go attacking because we do need to try to get the win here. I'm just going to pause it. Benson can come off. Burt will come on. And Zeki I'm going to bring on in attacking mid for Van der Beek. USA beat Pakistan. What the? I mean, I'm sure that went down well in terms of helping grow the game. But how did Pakistan lose to USA cricket? Like, what's going on? Come on, Burt. Win it. Get in! Told you Burt should have started. I mean, if we can get the chant going, I'll take it. The question is if other people are going to start that chant going as well. But we've got the goal. Come on. Oh, I forgot to switch to the other side. Oh, the game day cam. Wait. There we go. Game day cams comes on. Oh, it's too late. We've gone back. We got the win. It was not the best performance, but that's our second clean sheet in the league in a row. And we really have started to get everything working well. Press conference really need to improve. Like, I'm 22 seasons in on my main save on YouTube, and I'm having to just skip through press conferences because I'm trying to make sure we'd always taken them. Just them small little gains, but they're just dull. Like, nothing changes. As long as you click left-hand side, you know you're going to be safe. And that's not really how it should be. Just wondering if any of the teams in and around us have a player or two we can just steal away. Like Middlesbrough in the red. They're negative 2.5 million. So do they have a player we can sneak away from them who would do a good job? The likes of Paddy McNair. Stade United went to Sunderland, Middlesbrough. Signed the player who had played for Sunderland. I mean, Middlesbrough have always been that side club. So when you go for Newcastle, Middlesbrough, it doesn't really matter. Valde, welcome in, buddy. I'm going to start by telling you, we've not took the bike out of the shed yet. What are you laughing at? I thought I'd tell him early before he kicks off. You got to get in there early and make sure he knows we haven't took the bike out yet.
You haven't.
No, we haven't. You've been there too.
Go in there.
Yeah, but you could offer help.
No. Not been home this week.
You've not been home. Wow. Unbelievable. Voughton Championship is absolutely smashing it. I mean, he didn't score in the last game, but 30 goals in 25 games is just... It's just mad. And when you look at when he first played, 2 goals in 20, now 30 and 27. It is his best season ever as a player as well. The shame is he's leaving at the end of the year. The positive is we won't do next year anyway. I'm sorry, we will fix it. Me and the boys are going to go in the storage room at the weekend because there's loads of boxes we need to squash down and put in a bag for like cardboard pap. So, is the bike pink? I don't actually know. Is it? Oh, it's black.
Yeah,
Okay. It's an old lady's old bike who lives in the town. Brilliant. So it's gone from an old lady to you, and then I'm going to use it to work.
Got it for free.
Yeah, I need to keep Sanderberg. I think he's such a talent. He's such a talent. But he has been good for us. So as long as we don't lose him in January, then he's with us for the season. And then we can finish the season hopefully strongly. Oh, tight hamstring. Brownhill 1 to 2 days. Our game's in 5. Okay, so we're safe. Swansea at home though. Nobody wants him. Nobody wants him. Like, I never wanted him. I don't want him. Get out of our club. Just get out the club. But he's not taking the hint. Okay, we can actually just send him back to our youth team because he was only up because we were struggling injury-wise. I think Burt is going to start the next game just because he scored the winner in that last match. And that's the type of nice manager I am. If you score the winner, they're desperate for Rico to play right back, aren't they? Do you know what? Okay, we'll tell him we'll play him right back. Then we won't play him a right back. And by the time they complain, the season's going to be almost over. So we should be safe. Trafford wants a new contract. It doesn't affect us long term, so we'll just give them it to keep them happy. I mean, this is the positive of these short saves, isn't it? Yep, whatever. But I am looking forward to next week if we can start these saves where one night we try to win the Euros with England, one night we try to win with someone else. And over the next couple of weeks while the Euros taking place, we'll do them. So one stream is the whole European Championships. I think that's going to be mental. I mean, some streams might end in 3 games. Some streams might go all the way. I think it could be interesting. I do. I think it could be very interesting. Okay, Tommy Doyle is in. Contract agreed. We needed a 4th midfielder who... Oh no, Burt could be leaving us. 18 million... No, we're just going to reject it. We need him. He scored the winner in the last game. You need more Norwegian lads. I think we do, but it's just trying to convince them to come. I tell you what, if they offer 32.5 million, I'll sell you Burt. I think the missus is implying you're an old lady, mate. I don't think she's implying. She'll completely agree.
Broken.
Well, my thinking, Paul, with these saves from next Thursday, I think, because I think on Monday we could probably get this season finished as well. For Monday, I think, like, the first one on Thursday I want to do with England. Then I think I want to do with, like, maybe then we can do with Scotland. Then we'll go with France. And then we'll go with somebody minor again. Do you know what I mean? Like, one of the favourites, one of the lesser teams, one of the favourites. And we'll mix it up. I start with Trafford. Yeah, do you know what? I think in the Premier League, he's looked like a deer in headlights, but I think he is a solid keeper, and I don't think Muric has looked much better. A couple of the mistakes he did this year were huge. So, but I think long-term Trafford is going to be a very good keeper. So it's just a matter of me just sticking by him for this save. He's done well. Right, I never wanted you. He's going to go to Parma on loan. Just get him out of the club. Just get him out. Gone. Get out of here. Don't come back. Joe Galahad was always a quality youngster to pick up with. You think Haaland will be a good shot? I mean, we can give it a go. Let me go to Norway. Let's see if we can pick up a Norwegian or 2. How many loans can we have? Because we've already picked up a few. There's a limit of 4 long-term loans a season. Will you let me have Oscar Bob on loan? I mean, at this point, we've got half the Man City team. Haaland and Sörlath, 4-4-2, old dice style. I love it. That would be some insane football. I wonder if we could afford Haaland. 400k a week. I don't think he's going to... Look, let's just scare his agent. Hi, what can I do for you? Yeah, we want to sign Haaland. He wouldn't be interested in joining Burnley under any circumstances. I mean, that's a bit harsh. He could have said, look, if you were the last team on earth, I would come. Like, just say something like that. Just make it up. Just to make me feel a bit better. Company hung those keep. Yeah, he did. Completely hung them out. I've all welcoming buddy. Yeah, I've been to a few. And away game and then homes as well. So, been getting out. Noosa. Where's Noosa at the minute? Club Bruges. I mean, technically I need more of a defensive. We could look at bringing in Patrick Berg from Bird of Glimt. Oh, that could be a shout. We need a defensive mid. Oh, I've done it. This is going to turn into a Norwegian loving at this point. So we bring the Oscar Bob. Patrick Berg, we can probably negotiate the contract for. Christoph Ayers, we can't afford that. We can't afford that. Is there any players? Oh, only between 269 and 294 million. We can afford that. Solbakken, he's at Sparta Prague now. Okay, I didn't realise he went to Sparta Prague. That shows my lack of knowledge there. Melin, no. Selvig's not even... He's available on a free. Released by... Do you know what? How has nobody picked up this keeper? He's been doing so well. Started Gandalf, by the way. One of the local clubs to me. We could consider bringing him in as a backup. Oh, we don't need backups. That's just silly. I don't. No, I know. Because it's only a one-season save, I didn't bother loading deep. Otherwise, I would have brought in half the Egerson squad, to be honest. Not the real Ramsey doesn't see himself. Getting down might be something to do with recent interest. Oh, recent transfer speculation about Oscar Bob. To be honest, mate, yeah, he's not coming in to take any playing time away from you, mainly due to the fact that you're not playing. I always find it quite hard to cut back your playing time when you've only started one game. I think it's going to be quite difficult to drop that back even more. Selness was amazing back in the day. Back in the day, what a player he was. And you remember when Mulder had the likes of Hassan and stuff when they were pushing on when Lewis rejected me. Bit harsh, prick. We should always, do you know we should check? Chelsea. They can't have that many players in this squad. Thiago Silva's transfer. Oh hell, hello. 2.1 million. I'll pay that. We'll pay that. Put him alongside Eric Dyer in the back line. I'm just curious who is in the youth to under 21s here for what a player he could be. Oh, please come into the club. I'll pay you 50 grand a week. Oh, all day long. We'll pay 70 to convince them that I don't want to pick a position. Oh, we are adding depth to this squad. Let's jump forward and see if we can bring in some Norwegians. Because now I'm excited to see if we can bring in Oscar Bob and... Oh, he's been on fire, Noah. Honestly, on fire. Absolutely insane. The only issue is we can't defend. Like, defending appears to be beyond our understanding. Oh, Patrick Berger doesn't want to come to us. Okay. Bit upsetting. We kind of had a plan for that. Have you been following the Egerson save? No, on my YouTube channel. What a player this kid is. Oh, loved him on the old Football Managers. Right, come on, can we bring in Oscar Bob? As soon as we've already been rejected by Rico Lewis. But Donny van der Beek, 5 goals, 5 assists in 19 starts. He was a Man United player. He should be tearing up this division, and he's just not. He's just not. He just doesn't impress me much. Oh. Did you like that, class? I just sung about Shania Twain. Did you not even notice?
No.
You stopped listening, haven't you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rapping along.
Haven't really been following along since joining, trying to get this scammer's location I wrote to me out of the blue. Did he want to sell you something very good? It's always interesting to see what they're trying to offer. Wrote to me about a fitness instructor, Kevin. Check the picture on Google and for sure into person. Donny is a strange kid. It's just weird, isn't it? But I know some people said that when he was at Ajax, he wasn't the best in that squad. He was a hard worker, but people were shocked that he ended up getting that Man United move. So it does make you wonder if, for some reason, he got the move where he just really shouldn't have had it. But we see how it goes. Hopefully he gets his career back on track. I really do hope so, but at this point you never know. Some people just drop off and you never really hear from them again. Diallo puts it away. Come on! Burnley 1, Swansea 0. We've had 5 shots to their 1 in the first half an hour. Now that will put us still 1 point behind Leeds. Now you think how we were doing in November. We were struggling down in 6th, 7th place. We're really pushing on now. We are looking solid. 120 with this game if we get the win. Always nice to hit that next 10 because sometimes you can get stuck on 9 or 19 or 29. Optimistic to get that number. Donny's obviously a confidence player there. That's a fact. In Egerton, Noah. So that's why I chose them as the local side. Yeah. Oh, he has the world's greatest agent. You need to find out who the agent is and who else he has. See if he has anybody else on the books and see where they've ended up moving to as well. Right, let's see who we've got on the bench we bring on. I think Menson for Burt. Zeki, I think we'll give football again. For Van der Beek. I think we'll bring on Tommy Doyle for the last few minutes as a box-to-box. Just to get them fresh legs in. Where, are you going to do a crawl? If I hold my hand here, I'll hide it so no one can see.
No, are you going to be nice to me?
Yeah, go on quick, you can go.
No, I'm going to slide.
You're going to slide?
Yeah.
Can I put my hand down?
Yeah.
I'm now watching the camera just to see if I can see you slide past. Oh, this is awful. Oh, are you stuck?
No.
Good job.
Taking the baby call.
Oh yeah, good job. I saw your hand on the camera.
Yeah.
Some high quality work there from the wife. How's it going? I mean, you look like you've just passed out on the floor and you're dragging yourself to the nearest seat. If anybody is new on tonight's stream, make sure you do hit that follow button or subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching.
Am I safe out of the...
Yeah, you're well out of it now. You can stand up, don't worry.
Can I?
Can you even get up? There's the
How
challenge.
dare you.
There's the challenge
How
now.
dare you.
There's the challenge now.
I'm not a retard. Like...
How dare you? How dare you?
Need.
Need. Right, Roberts goes back to Trafford. To Eric Dyer. To Trafford. Back to Eric. Look at the football. The Barcelona of the North is back. Doyle. To Benson. To Weghorst. Back to Benson. We need a goal for Weghorst now in this game. Benson. Whips in. Please get it. Oh, that would have been amazing. Yeah, I managed to get it working, so everything works now. So, for example, if I put... I think this works. Hang on. Does that work? Oh my god, it does. And then... Oh, professional is what we call it now. Everything's working. See? You get upset that I questioned if you could get up and now you're limping around the kitchen.
It's because my back went numb for sitting on the floor.
Your ass went dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Good job.
From sitting on the
We're too
floor.
old to sit on the floor. Why were you sitting on the floor? You're trying to be cool.
No, I didn't want
You were
go
trying to be
live.
cool, and then you got stuck sat on the
I
floor.
don't want to go live on YouTube.
You didn't want to be live on the interweb.
No.
No.
They've seen enough.
Yeah. Well, you know, evidence now from them recording it. Trafford's happy with his new contract. Selvig wants to know if we want to continue the sign, but we don't really need a backup keeper. Donny's agent has a lot of low rep Dutch players on their books. Played a blinder with Donny's transfers. I'm going to have a look. Do you know, I'm going to have a look. Donny van der Beek. Information. Agent is Wilco de Vries. Highest value player is Madueku from Chelsea. Anthony. Bakayoko. Frimpong. Kudos from West Ham. Oh, he's rolling in it. He is rolling in it. I hope we can keep him. Imagine if we lose Trafford now because I stuck a release clause in. There's only a week of the window left. Come on. Be strong. Nottingham Forest are going to sign Weghorst. Well, end of the season because we're keeping him for now. I'm not going to play him in centre mid, so no. Oh, Thiago Silva doesn't want to come to Burnley. Why doesn't Thiago Silva want to end his career at Burnley? I feel like that's a bit selfish. Cheers for coming in, Juice Leaf. Gotta keep yourself busy. Don't worry about it, man. You must have seen different lists. Come on, Paul. You've got to be on the game. You've got to be on it. Or Football Manager just made up who he's the agent for. What?
Can you put that in the dishwasher, please, when you're done?
Yes.
I can do it now, but it will be...
No, I can do it.
So the banana flies doesn't...
Are you asking me to load the dishwasher on camera so now everyone will know that I've got to do it?
Yeah.
So I can't get out of it?
Yeah.
Smooth. Smooth plan. Everybody, please try to remember to me that I've got to load the dishwasher at the end of the stream.
So we don't get flies.
So we don't get banana flies because it's that time of the year. It's that time of the year. Goodbye, Juicy Leaf. Thank you for coming in. Right, we're on 21st January. Who have we signed? Just Doyle, I think, isn't it? I think it's just Doyle we've brought in, which is a bit upsetting. Yeah, it's just Tommy Doyle. Oh, we really needed to pick up. Has anybody else been just kicked out by clubs? No. Let's go to Man City. No. Liverpool, no. Do Liverpool have anybody we can sign? Nathan Phillips, we don't need a centre-back. We don't need left-back. God, they have a few injuries, don't they? Robson suspended. I mean, we could sign the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold, but do we really need him? Have you ever been to Burnley? Maybe Thiago's been there and thought, no chance. Yeah, when I lived in England, I was doing my delivery work. I'd been to Burnley a couple of times. I actually drove up and had a look at the stadium when I delivered there one time as well. The current transfer market, that's his agent. Hang on. Oh, for some reason on this app I can't click the link, but I can copy and paste it into the other screen. Let me have a look. What does it say his name is? Yeah, accept and continue. What's his name? Where's his name on the list? Am I blind? Where the hell's this guy's name at? Like, seriously, can I just not see clients? Yep. Players United. Oh, is that the name? It's called Players United Management. That might be what its name is. Ah, see? Yeah, I did work it out. She's back again. She can't keep away. She's desperate to be on stream. She wants to be a famous celebrity because she saw an Instagram video where someone was walking and there was like a light flickering. And it was like what it's like to be famous. That's all you got dreams about now, isn't it?
Take your phone and like on and off your light on. And like, look at me, I'm it off, man.
Just not even close. Look at me, guys. What's up, guys?
Mars knows.
I reckon Maz has gone to bed, I think.
No, he's standing reels.
No, he's not coming. There you go, see. Oh, dear me. The abuse. The abuse we suffer, you know. From our partners who just like to sit and abuse. Well, yeah, like in general. Other people might have partners, might be the other way around. Yes, you're my wife, but some people might just have a partner. I said the abuse we suffer.
I don't hope you get a reflection from that window.
Yeah, but I can see...
Can you see me?
No, I think I can see the... Don't know what I can see in the window. I'm trying to work out what's in that window there. I think it's the hallway. Walk over to the hallway and I'll see if I can see you in it. Oh, we scored. Diallo in the first minute. How much focus have we put on the actual game so far in tonight's stream? But see, this way, if you are watching this back, because I've seen quite a few people actually watching it back. Eric Dyer, if you're watching it back, come and join the next one. Get involved in the conversation as Eric Dyer does some Irish dancing. I'm curious now. Walk super quickly and I'll see if you appear. Yep. But it's very dark. Like, you can't see anyone type thing. Oh, dear me. What did you do on your stream? I tried to see if my wife appeared in a reflection. Oh, dear. 29 games in, though, and we are going up in the second. Leeds are losing a derby at the minute. I mean, there's a long time left of the game. Zanderberg, Eric Dyer goes out wide to Williams. To Eric Dyer. He's going to go to O'Shea. Back across to Dyer. I'm telling you now, this is football right here. Right, Burt goes back to Eric Dyer again. This guy gets more touches than anyone. Out to Diallo. Oh, that's a poor first touch pass, Diallo, that was. Come on, right. Williams to Brownhill to Diallo. Goes all the way back to O'Shea. Look at this, we're just passing around. Basically, you would call this time wasting. Oh, why is the chat not coming up anymore? Okay, that's shown up. But I think the chat box on the screen appears to have crashed, has it? Don't think the agents on maybe just left. Don't think the agents on FM are real. Yeah, it looks like the. How many wins have you had? Yeah, this chat completely disappeared. So let me just catch up with what's been said, because it looks like it's completely crashed on the stream. If anybody on TWITCH is on test, then I'll catch up with what's been said. I see, yeah, how many wins in a row? Said you broke their record. Better than company. Don't think age is real. If she wants to be famous, I think she's on the wrong stream. That hurts. The chat has been weird. I've seen chats in the screen that are not being on the stream chat. Yeah, Paul, that's because it's streamed across two channels. It's streamed across the one you're on and on my YouTube. So if people comment on the YouTube, it'll come up on the screen, but not... See, now it's working. But my multi-stream stopped showing... Yeah, that's only showing Twitch again now, my multi-stream link. But yeah, because that's the only issue when it's across two different ones. You have to be reading the chat on the screen. So I will continue to edit that. I edited on the last stream as well, just to see if we can make it a bit more clearer for you. Like we can select to show the icon, for example. And maybe what we can do is find a way to... Yeah, maybe can we go just a bit bigger font size maybe? Would that help people? Yeah, I like that font size I quite like. So let's go with that. So then if people comment again now, it should come up and look a bit better. Hopefully. See, we're just testing as we do it. Yeah, you can, Paul. It's across both. So I see you've got the first 8-month subscriber you have there. That's crazy. That was so long ago, but everything I don't think is coming up properly as well. Here he is. Hey, Finchy. Hopefully you're well, buddy. So I wonder if now we can move that down a little bit so we have it there. So it shows the last 2 people's messages. But I do think it's struggling to bring stuff up at the minute on this. I have sent a report to Streamlabs. But unfortunately it's just I've had no feedback because I've had a couple of issues with the chat. And I've had a couple of issues with, like, if anybody has hit the follow or subscribe button or donated tonight, I don't know, because nothing seems to be updating, which is a bit annoying. That's good, mate, that's good. Were you a capable footballer yourself or just a fan? I was alright. I signed at 16 for Darlington in the 4th tier in England for a year, but picked up like really bad injuries. I still pick them up now. And then managed over here for 4 years. I was managing in the 7th tier over here in Norway. So I've done alright. I've had a couple of moments, shall we say. Can't complain. But if anybody is new tonight, make sure you do hit that follow button or subscribe button or whatever, and whatever you can. I'm just, if anything, it's more just so we can test if it's actually working, because it doesn't seem to be coming up at the minute, and it's doing my absolute nutting. But I'm trying to see if we can get everything working and see if it'll all start working over the next couple of streams, I hope. As Millwall make it 2-2. For God's sake, I should focus on the games more. Come on. We might need to actually couple of changes just for fresh legs. See if we can sneak this win here. We'll go with them changes. Veghorst hasn't scored for a couple of games. Announce Bjerkreim or however you spell it. Yeah, League 2. They've since went bust, and they're now playing the National League North, but they were like reformed a few years ago, that club. Unfortunately, quite sad actually to see them go down. They made a name for themselves because they built that George Reynolds Arena, which was like 25,000 capacity, just as I signed with them. But it completely bankrupted the club. It was just a complete waste. Oh my God, we've lost the game. Oh my God, I think we might have just lost this game. If Veghorst can do it in the Premier League, you could finish mid-table. I think he could be an absolute goal-scoring machine, or he could be an absolute disaster. Could be one of the two, couldn't it? Yeah, Darlow got ruined by Madonna. I remember when I was about 14 or 15, going to the old Feetums. I went to watch a few games there, and like he was always there shaking hands and stuff, and so proud of himself. And then what happens? He completely destroys the club. So bit upsetting, to be honest with you, because you have that dream. Oh my God, the club's gonna push on. They're gonna be successful. And it was like one of my local clubs. Veghorst is a poor man's Anichebe. Feetums was a great ground, Paul, wasn't it? Like, it was a proper football league ground. That's what Feetums was. Oh, we've just had a shocker there, by the way. We have just had an absolute shocker. First defeat in, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 league games in a row we won. And then we've lost 3-2 to Millwall there. I think Charlton signed Michael Smith off Darlow in that time. It was so long ago, man. I try to remember people's names is like a mission and a half. What did you think of Feetums when you went there, Paul? Did you like it? Can I move that? Yeah, can I put that there? Okay. I've set up at the minute. I've had to set up in such a poor man's pathetic setup. I have the mini feed on the left, which technically is supposed to show me if someone subscribes or follows, donates, etc. I'm not sure if that's working. Then in the middle I've got the Twitch chat, and then on the right I've got the other chat. And it's like trying to get them all lined up so I can see them all and actually follow it. It's like a fun little game of challenge and chess going on. I've been a load of grounds that no longer exist. It was okay, very much of its day. Yeah, that's true. They had the old tin shed, which was an absolute beauty place to go, and that's where we all grew up to. It was like a couple of quid to stand in the old tin shed and chant along, which was always a lot of fun. Like I say, it was like a 10-minute train drive for me. Charlie's complaining again. I've already offered to sell you, mate. You don't want to go, so stop sulking. I think I've been outside Stamford Bridge and maybe the old Tottenham Stadium. You've only been to England once. I mean, it's nice. The old Tottenham Stadium was beautiful. I mean, I was lucky that with my job, I've basically been to pretty much every town in the UK at some point. So I've visited a lot of grounds and drove past them and stopped and had a look. West Ham's new ground. I delivered some stuff. I got pictures on my Facebook where I went into the Olympic Stadium about 3 weeks before the Olympics started. I was delivering some rush panels which had been damaged, so I had to take some new ones down. It's nice to go in and have a look around them kind of places. Halifax Town are Burnley have rejected the offer. Why don't we just let them go there? Alright. I'm not going to argue. My loan manager deals with all of that, not me. Deadline day is coming. Here we go. Let's just attend this. Very, very annoyed that we end up losing to Millwall. But maybe it's a kick up the teeth, because Weghorst, for example, has not been doing well over the last few games. So maybe he just needs that bit of motivation to start scoring goals again. Weekend's nearly here. Do people have any plans? Worst ground I've ever been to. The old Chester Stadium. Sealand Road. Massive riot. Railway sleepers being thrown. That's crazy. I'm trying to think then. Worst ground. Depends. What are we saying when we say worst ground? Do you get what I mean? Like, are we saying worst condition? Are we saying the worst fans? Are we saying the worst to get to? Because there could be a couple of ways to look at that. There could be a couple of ways to look at it. I would guess, if I had to say the worst ground I've been to, worst experience I've had of football is when I was recovering from my injury when I was about 19 or 20. I went to Peterlee for a training session to it was like a trial to play for them. And they put us on a field next to the stadium. So it was part of the ground, but it was like off on a field. And there was about 40 people. It was 11v11. There was one floodlight from the actual stadium which they turned on an angle. And half the pitch was complete darkness, and you had to impress. It was absolutely ridiculous. So in terms of experience, that's one of the worst experiences I've had. It made no sense. Absolutely no sense how they had us doing that. Worst ground as a spectator. Oof, that's a question, isn't it? Gillingham, hands down. Away end is scaffolding. Oof. Going to my cousin's confirmation on Saturday and Sundays for the EU election. And after that, going to the fourth team match with a friend. Awesome. Make sure you share pictures in the Discord of that football. What's the game you're going to? Do you know, or are you just going to pick one? Let's have a look, Paul. What did you say? Sealand Road was falling to bits. It was dangerous. Worst experience, Cold Blow Lane. No question. Do you know, I'm trying to think. Worst experience. don't know, I've had some fun ones. Me and my friend, when we were 17, we travelled down to watch Bradford against Stockport. And we sat in the away end, and Stockport got relegated that day. So we were singing all the way through, we going down, we are going down. QPR can't see. Yeah, do you know what? Maybe something like that, where we've been to a bigger ground and you have a big post in the way, so you can't see some of the pitch. That's always a bit frustrating. Oh yes, beating that Sheffield United lot. For me, Sayers Park, horrible as our run track before the pitch. What club plays there, Valde? What club plays there? Come on, 1-0 up against Sheffield Wednesday. Stockport, been there, really windy. Yeah, Corblow Lane's Millwall, for anyone who doesn't know. Exeter City, I thought their ground was a bit rough. Plymouth, when I went there, was a bit rough, but that's a nicer ground now. It's a tough one when you think of that. We are going to BK Frem. I've heard of them. My friend used to play for the Frem's youth team. Very nice. Oh, and it's a local derby type as well. That should have a good atmosphere then. Do they have a big crowd from that BK Frem? Trying to think of other places. I remember I delivered into Old Trafford once some new gutters, and that was a strange, rough. Like the place we drove into, it was inches from the pitch, and it was a right dump. They had trash all over the place. Right, come on, can we win this back from Sheffield Wednesday here? Come on, 63 minutes in. Or who's played there at the minute? Yeah, Walsall's ground, Finch, I'll give you that. I've been there once, I think, maybe twice. Charlton's ground is weird for you guys as well, by the way. It just pops up out of nowhere. I remember the first time I was in London, that area, and I had a little look in my map book, because obviously we didn't have sat-navs back then. I had a look in my map book to see where Charlton's ground was, and according to the map book, I was right next to it. And I drove around the corner, and I was like, oh, there it is. Just appears. Couple of grounds in London are like that. I think I went past Leyton Orient a couple of times. Didn't even know I went past it. Bescott is grim. That the sausages are good. I mean, do you know what? If the food is good, it's a win, isn't it? You know it's a win if the food is good. Right, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Burnley 2. I'm very happy. We are into the next round of the FA Cup, even though we don't want to be in it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're third in the league. We're into the next round of the FA Cup. We're doing all right. We are doing all right. Because I'm thinking on Monday's stream, if we've got the last 7 games of the league or something left, that could make a really interesting end to the stream. Trip to the... Do you know, I tried to avoid the Woolwich Ferry as much as I could. Quite a lot of the time I would just pop through the Blackwell Tunnel, for example, and then just scoot along. Danny Welbeck has left Brighton. That could be a shout as someone to bring in as an option. What would he want? He'd only want to be a substitute as well. Impact sub. This is like one of them last minute signings that you're just desperate to make, isn't it? Danny Welbeck for 1 year. So he's going to come in for the last 6 months. Oh, who else has been randomly released by clubs then? Let's just go to release players. So let's work our way through them and just see. Aston Villa, no one. Arsenal have released no one. No one. 1st to 7th. Let from Southampton. Griffiths. Newcastle released Ryan Fraser, but I'd rather not get promoted than sign Ryan Fraser. Yeah, nobody else. Nobody else at the minute. Port Vale is a shithole. Do you know, I remember the amount of times we went to Stoke to deliver to the Stoke City Stadium, and it's... Do you know, they always make them comments about how windy it is at Stoke. Can Messi do it on a cold, windy night? It is so bloody windy. It's built on a freaking, like, it's like they've built some ground and then built their own man-made hill to put this stadium on. It's mental. From average 1k last. That's crazy, by the way. Yeah, they went down to the 4th tier, like you say, but they've done well. Yeovil's okay, yeah. Do you know what? I've been through Yeovil a few times delivering, but I've never delivered in Yeovil, so I've never stopped at the ground. That's a ground I've never stopped at. 5th round, advanced our team. Oh, we at home against Man United or West Ham in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Okay, but it's a home draw, so the likes of Man United could be coming to Turf Moor. We're talking too many football stadiums, guys. I've completely forgot the name of Burnley Stadium. It is Turf Moor, isn't it? Yeah. Dear me. It's that thing of when you speak about so many things, you end up forgetting the name of some. Welbeck is coming in. Well, that's a great signing. Danny Welbeck coming in just offers that bit of experience that I think we need. Getting registered. Where's he at? There he is. Danny Welbeck. Welcome in as an impact sub as well. How long's he injured for? 5 to 10 days. Brilliant. Welcome to the club. Go and put up a chair because you're now injured for a while. Still a few players are in desperate need of a rest, but we play on the 1st and the 8th, so there's not really any time for them to have a rest on that. Middlesbrough's a delightful away day. Do you know what, Middlesbrough, because I grew up in a town called Shulden near Darlington, Middlesbrough's was like a 20-minute drive, and just outside of Middlesbrough's a place called Teesside Park, which was like a big retail area. There's a proper retail park near the town I grew up in now. But when I was growing up, that was the main one you would drive to. So there's quite a few times where the car park where football fans would park for Middlesbrough is where the cinema is, and there was like a Nando's, there was a pizza, McDonald's, etc. So you'd go there for the movies and stuff. Villa Park, yeah, Villa Park is like, Vale Park is like that, because it's supposed to be the Wembley of the North. Capacity was once 50k. Oof. What a rough place. What a rough place. I remember they were renovating a hospital I was delivering into, converting into something completely new, and it was an absolute dump. Just saying it. It was a dump. It's the best word to describe it. Rough as hell. Anyone who's joined the stream, by the way, we've got 5 people in the stream on the Twitch. We've got, I think, 10 or something on YouTube at the minute. Join in the chat. Join in the chat. Tell us what grounds you've been to around the world. Been to Ayresome Park and the Riverside. Any stadium in Birmingham is rough. All of them. Just all of them. It's just a rough place. I remember West Brom's. I was parked outside of that having my lunch one day and I got moved on by a traffic warden. There's a random bit for you. When did this happen? Has my board accepted a bid of 31 million for Bert? Oh my god, our board just sold one of my players. It's a player we were bloody using as well. But if we do have a couple of backups for wingers, but I didn't actually ask you to sell him, so I'd prefer it if you hadn't sold him, to be honest with you. If I'm being picky. I mean, maybe you think I'm being picky, but I'd just prefer it if you didn't sell my players without asking me. Visiting also counts. There's so many grounds I've delivered to, where I've just been delivering like facier things and stuff, which is the main thing we delivered in England. Trafford's out for, oh my god, Trafford's, and Weghorst is going to miss the game. Oh, well, that's not good. That's not good. First off, I need the goalkeeper back. We do have a backup keeper in the under 21, so we'll use him. So Muric is going to start in goal, and we will put Waller on the bench. Veghorst is injured, so we will start with Obafemi. Sanderberg needs a rest. Also, yeah, I think that's it. Welbeck's not back. Trafford's out injured. Oh dear. Always had a good drink and laugh at Wolves. Fans were always decent to Sheffield Wednesday. That's nice. That's always good when you get a good feedback. Yeah, but like Denmark, I remember I did a proper tour down the coast of Denmark. If you remind me tomorrow, well, I'll put in the Discord some of the pictures, because I visited quite a few grounds and I took pictures of myself at them. So see if you can name some of the grounds. There's a challenge for you. Name the grounds. There were some fun streams, by the way. A couple of years ago, we streamed a lot of GeoGuessr live, and we had some good fun doing them. Don't know if you remember them, Finchy and Paul. We used to do a lot of that kind of stuff. Some proper GeoGuessr streams which just went on and on. Oh, we have the second highest. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing. Okay, then how far off are we now after them defeat? We're 4 points behind Leeds. We are 3 points clear of Borough, 6 points clear of Cardiff, and we are 13 points clear of Norwich. So we are looking like we secured. I think the GeoGuessr ones would have to be like a Sunday night extra, Paul. That's the thing. And then I think they would also pretend, yeah, because on Sunday night extra I can also do it over both as well. And then it would work. Right, we've got Watford, who are bottom of the league. Burnley get a record transfer. Yeah, the transfer I didn't want to make. Dear me. I remember your abysmal attempts to find the football grounds. Hey, I bossed it. Do you know, I've put out some GeoGuessr content on YouTube. The views on my content over the last 7 days has been quite low, but the views on the GeoGuessr was unbelievably low. Copenhagen's Brombies, Dream Park for Nordsjælland, MCH Arena for Horsens ground. The floodlights on Horsens ground is what I think of. And then Aarhus's Ceres Park. Them floodlights on Horsens are just crazy. The Dell was, the odd shape of the Dell. That's all you think of, isn't it? That stand on Southampton's was so strange. I just think of the Matt Letizia goals when you think of the Dell. Right, come on. Burnley, Watford. Watford at bottom of the league, going down to League One. Let's make sure we don't slip up at home to side bottom of the league. These are the games we have to win if we want to chase Leeds down in second place. Right, Benson. Oh, that's a bad first touch. That is a bad first touch. Crew have really weird stand. At one end, it only has 2 rows deep and goes up about 25 rows at the other end. Yeah, they have that massive stand, don't they, on one side. Ahmed. Oh. Young with the save. Good save by Young. Right, come on. Burnley 0. Watford 0. Benson with the corner. Bends it in. Zanderberg back. That's offside, isn't it? No, we're still playing. Zanderberg goes all the way back to Roberts. We had a corner. We kicked it all the way back. Good job, team. Good job. Can we encourage? I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you are new, please make sure you do hit that follow button, the subscribe button, etc. Put in the comments, let us know where you're from, and say hello. We don't bite. Well, I mean, Finchy does, but nobody else does. We're half an hour in. Let's fire us up. Van der Beek. To Eric Dyer. To Brownhill. To Eric Dyer again. Across to O'Shea. To Roberts. Down the line to Diallo. Diallo, put a good ball in. Oh, why did you take that touch again, man? That's not a penalty, is it? Will it go to VAR? Will it go? Oh, it is a penalty. We are getting the penalty. Alright, we'll take it. Depends if I've had dinner or not. Exactly. Yes. Come on, Sanderberg. 4th goal of the season with Weghorst missing. Sanderberg stepped up, tucked it away. Where Leeds are winning 3-0. Yes, we need this win just to keep that 4-point gap. Right, come on. Eric Dyer to Sanderberg. Ball. Oh, come in. Right, Brownhill goes back to Eric Dyer. Take your time. Build up nicely. Williams to Van der Beek dummies it. Oh, that was almost beautiful. That would have been beautiful. Right, Young plays it along for Watford. We do win it though. And now we go again. Brownhill goes out wide to Benson. Good first touch. Good second touch. Ball across. Oh, he's missed it. Obafemi, you need to take them. Although I was going to say if you want to keep ahead of Weghorst, but Weghorst isn't scoring at the minute. So if Obafemi scores, he puts himself in a good position to get the next game. Come on, Brownhill though recycles. He's such a hard worker. Goes out wide to Roberts. Goes back to Williams. He's going to go forward. It's intercepted though. Come on. Work harder. Work smarter. O'Shea. Forward to Brownhill. Forward again to Van der Beek. Forward to Diallo. Cuts inside. Play the pass. Obafemi. Oh, he hit the bar. The post, sorry. Watched Fulham 2 years ago against Coventry. We sat in the old seats made of wood. Yeah, I know which ones you mean. Was it nice? I've never been to the ground. I'd love to go. I mean, I almost would have preferred to go before the new stand, but hopefully they have kept some of that old feature to it. Back post. Don't let them get the header. They've got it. Get it away. Come on, Van der Beek. Counter. Oh, poor pass. Benson. Good touch. He's not away. But that's Van der Beek putting such a bad pass in there. 21 wins, 3 draws, 6 defeats if it stays how it is. Keep working hard, lads. Come on. Don't let me down. We're looking better. We're looking stronger. We're looking solid. We're picking up wins where we need wins. That Millwall game we just hope was a bit of a blip. For international grounds, I've been to matches in Vancouver. That's crazy. There's Sandefjord. Then I visited the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. Fantastic. And then Stamford Bridge. I'd love to go to the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. Diallo with the free kick, by the way. Whipped it in a goalkeeper's side. Selhurst Park has wooden seats. And Valde might have missed some. I'd love to have gone to the Olympic Stadium. Sorbum, knees touching the seat in front, but cooler. Yeah, cool experience like you say, but at the same time, lacking that modern day comfort you probably would want from something like that. It's unreal. Have you been? Have you, Finchy? Just think it would be nice to experience, I think, wouldn't it? Oh, look, the multi-stream chat's now decided it wants to work on both again. So now I can see the Twitch comments and... Oh, wait, no. I can't decide if it's working or not. Tell you what, someone watching on Twitch, just comment anything. Actually, I think I can do it. I think I can comment test and it'll come up. Yeah, okay, now it's working again on that screen. Make your mind up. That's the only thing with this software. Bear in mind, I paid $160 for a year's subscription for this software, so I could do it on both, and it just seems to be so bugged. It's very frustrating when you spend that much so I can stream on both, because I wanted to be able to do it so people can watch it back on the YouTubes, and also my Twitch people who supported me in the past, I wanted to come back and do it for them as well and actually go regular. My hope is every single week we're doing this long term. If I can justify it to the wife. And yeah, not seeing a match. Stood outside and looked on the pitch at KA in Akureyri. I mean, you got to help me there, Paul. I mean, you got to help me there. Is it in Iceland? I mean, with the KA, I'm leaning towards Iceland. We're 3-0 up, by the way. We are 3-0 up, and Obafemi actually got a goal. Tell you what, 5 minutes ago, let's take a couple of people off who've been struggling for fitness. Sandberg can come off. Tommy Doyle can come on. Zeki, I think, can come on as well. Just get them fresh legs on. Iceland. I said it. I was there with school and there was a match, but because nobody besides myself wanted to go, I wasn't allowed. That's annoying. I did Augsburg in Germany too. Very nice stadium. Fort William pitch, yeah. Do you know, it's one of the places I think I've been to Fort William in around. It was when I just started driving, so I would have been young. Probably more focused on not getting lost than having a nose around everything. That's the annoying thing, is when you're so young you don't take in some of the stuff, I think. Come on. Right, Roberts. Downlander, Diallo. Cleared. Cleared again. But we are 3-0 up. There's 5 minutes to go, so we are pretty much secure with the win here. Taylor. Cleared away. Right. Come on. Taylor again. Plays it for Benson. Put a good ball in. UCD in Dublin. What a random ground to have gone to. Stayed up for about 1 mile from where the Iceland national team play. Had a look inside. Of course, on Sunday, you'll have... Yeah, that's true. Is that your first time at that ground? That's nice. That's nice to go and visit different grounds and just check them out. There's a proper old-fashioned ground near here which is not going to be used anymore, and I'm gutted. So I proper wanted to... when I was managing Beckham, I arranged 2 friendlies at the ground. And both times it got moved to a 4G pitch nearby. Devastated. Absolutely devastated. No, assistant can jog on. We've played quite a lot of matches here. Where was our... Okay, we've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 matches in tonight's stream in 1 hour 35 minutes. Okay. Just try and get an idea of how many matches on Monday night we can do on the stream. And of course, you guys have been so many grounds. Hopefully in the future, Stag do just shoot. That's nice. I think it's one of them things, Valde, as well. It's just about... Just got to get out. I mean, I've been lucky where my job in England was driving all the way around the UK. And I did it for 7 years. So in that time, I travelled everywhere. And then here, managing a team here means you play all the teams in your division. Then the season after, you have loads of different teams in the division. And it was such a restructuring time within Norwegian football. So there was like sometimes 1 year to the next, there was like 4 or 5 different teams. So that's different stadiums. Then I've went to Oslo, for example, to watch Viking Stavanger, the top flight club, play in the cup final. My local club here, I've been to some of the away games, and you get to just knock up all these grounds over time. The Ziggy Dome next to Ajax. You went to a concert. I don't think yeah, we can say a concert. If visiting counts, then concerts must count as well, right? So we can give that. Man United got knocked out by West Ham, so we got West Ham in the 5th round. Newcastle are playing Harrogate Town, Chelsea v Stoke or Tottenham, Luton or Fulham Cardiff, Portsmouth or Forest against Norwich, Bournemouth Brighton, Man City are out as well. Okay. Can we win the FA Cup? Your dad was a BBC commentator for Charlton. You kept that quiet, Finchy. You kept that quiet. On the years you've been around, you kept that quiet. A BBC commentator. True, there's still loads of grounds in Copenhagen area I could visit, which reminds me of Go1 Stadium, which multiple teams. Nice. The Shea dump. Halifax. No, yeah, Halifax. Oh, it does look rough as hell, to be fair. It really does. When you see Halifax's stadium, you think, oh, that looks rough. Okay, come on. Time is it? Just after midnight. Not too many, but a few. Over the years, a few. I definitely think that our best away day was the home match. The last game of last season. Where, because our pitch was covered in snow, we had to travel 1.5 hours north. And me and my two boys went to watch. And it was just mad. We needed a win. We needed goal difference to go our way as well. So we won the league by goal difference, by 1 goal. Now, Lynn, who also came up through the playoffs, won on the final day. I think it was 10-1 or 10-0. Can't remember now. And we scored 5, and we were like, come on, that must be enough. And then because of their goals, we had to get more. And it was just a mad final day. It's still BBC, and it's still for Charlton, Finchy. Come on. West Brom away from home. Then we've got Luton at home. So we've got a couple of big games here. West Brom away, then Luton at home. Interesting end to the stream, I think. Because by the time we get through this game and then the Luton game, it probably will be the end of the stream. That 2-hour mark. Benson, put it across. Oberfame. Oh. But I do think for the Luton game, Weghorst and Trafford both should be back. It was 10-1. Yeah, that was it. It was bloody... What a crazy day that was. And the fact we all had to travel so far up. And there was so many fans. I think we had over 1,000 people there. And bear in mind, it was like 1.5 hour drive. 1,000 people from a town which only has a 15,000 population. It's just mad. Absolutely mad. Flares going all over. I've got videos on my phone still from that day. It was just crazy. Good experience. And even the kids loved it. My kids aren't football fans, but they really got into it and enjoyed it. They came up just to keep me happy, basically, that I wanted to go and watch it. Like Callow, across to Taylor. Come in the step we do, but why kick it forward like that, Berg? Just pass it out. Just pass it out. Play the beautiful game. Come on. West Brom 0, Burnley 1. We are winning the game. We just need to get that ball down and actually control some of the possession. Right, come on. Play the game. It's over the top. Diallo has picked it up. He put... Oh... I thought Van der Beek was in there. They took it away. Walked past the stadium in Copenhagen. No idea which one. Was pissed. I mean, that's the message, Paul. That's the message right there. He's like, I've been to Copenhagen. No idea what I walked past. I was way too drunk to work it out. Love it. Oh, dear. Come on. Get us through to half-time. Leading the game. Yes, we are. 1-0 up. Come on. It's going well, but I think you're capable of better. Look at Obafemi playing a 6.3. Tell you right now, with that kind of rating, he will not be starting the next game when Weghorst comes back. No. Oh. Jed Wallace for West Brom. Makes it West Brom 1, Burnley 1. Going to demand more. That's going to drop us to still 4 points behind Leeds, so we need to really push on here. Leeds must be drawn, actually, because we only would go 2 points behind them. So come on. It's a chance for us to gain ground here with a win. Benson, bollock. Oh, deflected. I think we're going to go attacking. Leeds are... Leeds are winning now, so they will... Yeah, they're going to go 6 points clear if we don't get the win here. See, these are the games. Yes, West Brom away, very tough game. But if you want to win promotion, you've got to get these results. Was he offside or no? Do you think Michel Andreasu can take you... Yeah, he was at Ern Horton. His family still lives over there. I'm going to say no, but at the same time, before the season started, I think everybody thought we'd go straight back down. So the fact that you are even asking that question, I think, is a huge achievement on its own. The fact that Egerton are even in a discussion of, oh, they could get promoted here, is beyond belief if you think about it. Oh, it's gone 2. Oh, it's 2-2. So I think just the fact that that question's been asked is something to be shocked and proud about. Actually was also outside Victoria Stadium at Gibraltar. That's nice. This IP and I can't pronounce IFB. If I walked around the pitch because the gate was unlocked. Also walked past stadium in no idea who was utterly steaming. I mean, you gotta enjoy them nights. You gotta enjoy them nights, Paul. Please don't concede a third goal. Let's just get out of West Brom with a point. It's not the result we wanted, but maybe Leeds will travel to a team like West Brom and also drop points. So, do we have a game against Leeds coming up where we can maybe claw back some points? We must do. We are playing Leeds here away from home. Oof. Oh my god, our last game of the season is at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Imagine if Sheffield Wednesday cost us promotion. We've got Pompey away, Preston, Sunderland away, Blackburn away, Peterborough home. Okay, them last 6 games could be huge. But we've got all these to get through first, obviously. But it's going to be an interesting end to the season to see if we can push this Burnley side up and get promoted automatically, or if Leeds are going to pip us to that second place, because at the minute Luton have run away with it. Now we are playing Luton in this game, the final game of the stream, so there is a chance we could close the gap. There is a chance Luton could go 11 plus 3, 14 points clear of us, which that would pretty much secure them promotion. Right, so we're going to do that. Trafford's back there. We are going to put Danny Welbeck on the bench. And Weghorst can come back in as well. Oh, God, look how unfit everybody is. 75, 79, 76, 77. I mean, you're going to have to play. A couple we can do. So Van der Beek can come out. And also... maybe... just looking down. Maybe Darko could come in and play. I'm not sure. Do you know what? You're 100% fit in terms of your match sharpness. Get on the pitch. I appreciate you coming in, man. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Hopefully have a good evening. See you again. I see you said first time tuned in on the stream. Does that mean you just followed the stream tonight? Because that would actually answer... I'm curious why no streams and stuff and everything are coming up to say people have followed. Right, come on. Right, this game against Luton, it's our last one of the night. So like I say, we normally try to just do 2 hours. So the next stream will be Monday night. 10:30 my time again, 9:30 UK time. And we'll be finishing the season on that stream. And then that's been a good entrance back into streaming, doing a mini save with Burnley over a couple of years, trying to take them back up. And then we move on to summer of international football. Then we've picked something else up after that. I'm just curious, if I go to here, I'm going to test something. I'm going to click that. Okay. I'm going to click that. I'm testing something, okay? So bear with me. Do that. Testing if this is going to work, because it's starting to really annoy me that it's not been working properly. Oh, brilliant. I tried to donate £1 to my stream to see if it was coming up and see if it was working, but it said PayPal was down. That's just my luck. Okay, it's time for F1 Dig Deep. Let's have a look at the fitness of people. Oh, okay, so Williams can come. Where's Charlie Taylor? Oh, he's injured, isn't he? Oh, we are really struggling here. Sanderberg for Doyle. Brownhill for Masengo, I think we're going to go with. I think we're going to go with a box-to-box for Doyle. Benson, I'm going to take off for Danny Welbeck, and we're going to make him an inside forward, I think we'll go with, on attack. And Diallo off for Vitinho, and he will just be a natural winger. I follow when I saw the post about you going to start streaming on the YouTube channel. I did subscribe with Prime though. Not sure if there's a notification for that. No. Pretty random place to be. It's the same for me, Paul, if you watch on YouTube or Twitch. It's literally it's whatever suits you guys. That's one of the biggest reasons why I'm set up so it's on both. Oh my god, we're losing. Because then I can facilitate a bit better. And it just means that when I'm done, it's there for people to watch on YouTube. You can watch it back anytime you want, and the series is there for people to watch in 6 months, in a year. So it's completely fine for me. I really do appreciate that. No, there's nothing at all come up. So I'm going to have to look into why none of that is working and make sure it's all working for the next stream, because my mini feed is just completely obsolete, it appears. Completely obsolete, and it's very, very annoying. So I need to find a way to find some way to have my notifications on, I think, on a different screen or something. So I apologise for that, I really do. I do appreciate every bit of support from people. Right, come on. Come on, please get back into this. Ball across. Vitinho, ball across. Zek, come on. We need to keep getting points. Even if we just get 1 point. Even if we just get 1 point. It's better than none. It stops them pulling away. It keeps us chasing leads. Where are Leeds? Who are Leeds playing against? Oh, I was trying to find Leeds, man. Gonna turn down them notifications begging though, because that's getting annoying. Roberts across Zeki. Oh! But that's my aim, is before the next stream is get all these notifications fixed, and also have like along the bottom of the stream, along the top or something, I'll have like the latest follower and all that stuff, just so if I do miss it, it's there on my screen for me as well. So, because it's not fair on people if someone donates or becomes subscribes with their Prime account or whatever, or joins on YouTube, it should come up on my screen. It's set up to do that. It's just not doing it for some reason. It's not fair. Oh, you are joking me. I even considered signing him. He's been transfer listed. Like if I click, why is this mini feed just dead? Like everything's selected. Okay. Pause. No. Unpause. Skip. There's nothing to skip. There's nothing coming up. I can't work it out. That's the joys of standard stream. You go try to fix all that junk. I'm far from pleased by that, though. We've just lost there. I think we're going to end up going through the playoffs. I think it's going to end up being a playoffs. Maybe the last episode of this stream ends with us at Wembley. I mean, that would be nice. But that's it for tonight's stream. In the next episode, we will be ending the season in the next stream. So join me for that, where we will be hopefully taking Burnley back into the Premier League and ending it there. It'll be on Monday night, 9:30 UK time, 10:30 my time. And yeah, I think... Oh, something came up. Welcome and thank you to Geezer. Thank you for joining me, buddy. So, something has popped up since I clicked skip alert. It seems to have jumped through stuff. But no, thank you people who did tune in on tonight's stream. It's been a lot of fun. The chat has been off the chart for our small community we build in here. And like I said, I streamed a few years ago and we were quite consistent for a while. This is going to be the best we've ever been. We're going to continue it through. I am in the process of moving house soon, but we're going to make sure we don't skip streams while doing it. Don't worry about that. Thank you. It's been fantastic. Monday night, 9:30 UK time, 10:30 my time. I've been Paul, also known as the Northman. Subscribe on